Now on to Ireland 39, Japan 31. Now, if you want a headache as a coach, watch this game. There's some bits which were great. Some of the Japanese tries were amazing. Some of the construction of the Ireland tries were very good as well. But some of the defence was just abysmal from Japan, and some of the errors from Ireland was also annoying. Anyway, so let's start the game. It was a poor start for Ireland, multiple errors and penalties. Gift Japan a penalty, but a great kick from Tamura to go 3-0 up. And Ireland's phase play is looking slow, it's looking clunky, they're losing ground. But then on 8 minutes, they do get their try. And this is what happens in this game. Ireland are looking poor at times, but then they'll suddenly come up with a try. Because once they click, the Japanese defence is not that good. It's a great carry from Doris. Sets up an easy try for Farrell. Japan just looks so fragile in defence on this one, 7-3. But Ireland make a mess of the restart straight away. Ireland's restart work was not good. 5 metre line out to Japan. They maul it. Ireland's maul defence melts away. Good try for Leach. 7-10. And to be fair, both sides are making lots of mistakes, but once one side clicks an attack, they just seem to score, to be honest. There's a kick through on 15 minutes, and Ireland's backfield just completely vacates. Don't know where it's gone. Japan find acres of room, regather, get multiple penalties, relentless quick phases. It looks like Lafayette has scored, but the pass is forward. So that's a let-off from Ireland, again, just from really poor backfield organisation. I mean, Japan, they are desperate to keep the ball alive. So desperate that it will give teams chances, but my goodness me, they love to keep the ball speed so high, which does result in exciting rugby. Anyway, on 22 minutes, a bit of a ridiculous obstruction penalty from Japan gives Ireland a 5 metre line out. Ireland should score, but a shocking not straight throw from Kelleher, really mucks that one up. I mean, in open play, Kelleher is excellent. His line out throwing, we know, is a bit of a problem. It's a shame it happened again today. Is he going to take over from Herring? Well, probably not on this performance. On 26 minutes, finally a touch of quality from Ireland. Keenan is the man there who's probably their best player at this point. Tees up McCloskey for a strong finish up the left. Nice bump and offload for Amani there as well. And you can just see once Ireland string the phases together, they would honestly score at will, but they just make so many mistakes. They should be winning this game so easily, to be honest, because of that Japanese defence being so shocking. Anyway, more awful restart work from Ireland. Penalty straight away, but it hits the post. Ryan Delan being a bit disappointing at this point. When Baird comes on, he looks a lot better, to be honest. Really should have started probably instead of Delan. But then Japan score one of their worldies, keeping the ball alive on 35 minutes. There's an advantage. They go for a crossfield kick to Fafita, who was really good this game, not so good against the Lions. Amazing finish for Lafayette this time. They go ahead, 12-17, deserved lead, good conversion. But then, just a couple of minutes before half-time, it's a very simple pull behind from Ireland that undoes Japan so easily. Daly goes through, but wasteful forward offload from Stockdale when the line is at their mercy. They just don't need to push it, Ireland. Just go through the phases and they will score. But they do get a try eventually. Beelum goes over using the power game. So actually at half-time, Ireland lead 19-17. After half-time, it's a bit strange. Ireland start the game offloading from deep, trying to really push it from deep. Doris pushes it one too far and gives a massive forward pass, puts them under the pump straight away, and then Tamura spots an unguarded short side and chips through for Fafita to get his well-deserved try, so Japan go ahead 19-24. But then finally, Ireland have a bit of a purple patch. They decide just to not drop the ball and go through some good phases, and the likes of Van der Fleer really smashing over the gain line. Unfortunately, Doris makes another error and gives the ball to Japan. But then they finally get an attack without any errors and score at ease. Van der Fleer, a deserved try, smashing over. He was one impressive player, I thought, on the day, Van der Fleer. If Warren Gatland comes calling, I don't think many will be on the call-up from this game, but he may well be one of them. Anyway, nice back peel off a line-out, puts Kelleher miles over the gain line, and again, Van der Fleer flying onto the ball, makes space for Stockdale for an easy finish left. 33-24, and the last two tries just show that as long as Ireland put simple phases together, this Japanese side has not got a good defence and they'll just melt away. But of course, Japan come back with another worldie of a try. Poor kick from Ireland allows the multi-phase offloading counter-attack. Amazing try for Sato, 33-31. And then from then on, Ireland eke out a few penalties and wisely decide to kick the points to get the win. And they win 39-31. So, a bit of a crazy game. So many mistakes from Ireland. They should have won this game really easily. They had their best side out, really, from the players that were available. But they made hard work of it. Japan scoring great tries, but when they defend so poorly, really don't deserve to win, and they didn't. A few players won't have done themselves many favours. I don't know about you, but Joey Carberry just looked a bit slow, a bit pedestrian. I don't know if he's lost some pace over his injuries or he was just off today. Not sure why they started Gibson Park for so long and just didn't give Casey a go. So I think there's some other players like Coombs, like Baird, that need a proper run out in the next game, and hopefully a lot tighter performance from Ireland.